Hey everybody, I am Anthony from Marla Amps, and I need your help. I am choosing some final design stuff for a product. Um, I feel like the hard part is sussed out, at least from my side. The more voicing side of it is complete, but the functionality and front panel features and IOs, I really want to get some feedback on. I'm not posting this to social media. I really want to hear from people who are a little bit more involved with Marla amps. If I throw this out to everybody, I'll get a lot of feedback. A lot of it won't matter. But if I throw it out to people who are a little more engaged with the brand and kind of more so connected, I feel like I'll get some better quality feedback. But what we have here, first of all, Corey in Texas, thank you. I'm using your Charlie Barker while it's being burned in to shoot this video, and I hope that's okay. But this is coming to market soon. This is an auxiliary reverb unit. I am celebrating this release with a few things. There's going to be some really cool price breaks, especially if you already own a Marla amp. You'll get some special savings. I'm going to celebrate the first 50 units with a special front panel, and the first 50 units might also be just different than the final run as well. So big celebration with this product coming out. But I want to hear from you. I want to ask you how you would use something like this if you were to grab one for your studio, for your out and about rig, your gigging rig, or if you would use it with things that are not guitar. So real quick, what it is, and I'll go through some of the functions. First, I'll just show you this. It's a reverb unit. It's a dual tank reverb unit with a bright reverb, short decay, long reverb, and dark reverb, long decay. You can actually interchange the tanks just by patching them in and out. And not only is it reverb, but something you haven't seen from Marley amps before. But it's also a bit higher gain. And sorry about the noise right beside this thing. Yeah, so the layouts are gain. I'll come back to this. Direct, signal, bright, and dark reverbs. What this other channel and this other knob is, excuse me, is its reverb select. So first one is ground, and you can basically not hear it at all. This also will make it to where you can use the reverb to pick up the vibrations of the amp if you leave it on or under, but mostly so you can just mute it with a switch. It'll still be faint, like a little shimmer in the background. This is your standard reverb, preamp, if you will. It sources the reverb from the preamp section, the first half of the preamp. This sources it from the second half of the preamp. So you can send the dirty signal, reverb signal. You can send the dirty signal to the reverb tanks. Um, and yeah, I really wanted to make something that explored reverb and that was different from anything else that other companies, especially American-made companies, were doing with standalone reverb units. Sorry, um, but I need to hear from you about some of the front panel stuff. One thing I'm really deciding on is whether or not I want to take the reverb origin or the select and throw it to the back side of the unit on the back panel. So I don't think it's something you're going to tweak that often. If I do that, it opens up another front panel hole. And I'll say this: I have currently input right here, output. Output's gonna be stereo, so you can send left and right. And I was toying with the idea of doing direct signal to only left, but I think I'm gonna send it to both, just to throw it out there. And yeah, so one thing I could do, and this is one of, like, the first question I'm gonna ask you. Uh, Actually, back that up. First question I'm gonna ask you, the most important one, is how would you use something like this? I think I asked at the beginning of this video, but my brain is all over the place. And would you use it in live setting? Would you use it primarily in studio? 50-50 both? Would you not even use it on guitar, and would you use it more so as a outboard gear for a bunch of other instruments? Um, and then if I were to move this function to the back, there's 3 spots back there. If I were to move it to the back, would you like to see a mono in and left and right out? And if you saw left and right out, would you want the direct signal to go to both or just one of those two? On top of that, there's 2 spots in the back if I were to send this to the back. Originally, I was going to use one of those 2 spots for boost to affect the direct signal, so you could have a booth on both sides of the preamp that you could turn on and off. The other option for those 2 is just reverb on and off. I can send those reverb signals to ground, so you can use a foot switch to turn reverb on and off. Now, by sending the reverb origin or reverb select to the back, I'm down to 2 spots. One could be boost. One could be totally just killing the direct signal, and the other one can be killing one of the 2 reverbs and sending it to ground instead. So I really want to hear from you. How would you use something like this? If you want to comment on what you feel like the foot switch functionalities should be, awesome. I'm not going to put a channel changer in here. You know, I love to make things as affordable as possible. So putting a channel changer in the back of this, something that's like a MOSFET channel changer, will just drive up prices, and not enough to, in my opinion, to warrant just getting a I don't know, like a line 6 effects loop or some K-line or run-of-the-mill company. And yeah, mostly, I guess the most important thing I can ask you is, how would you use something like this? If you gave me like a, I don't know, 1 to 3 word or 3 sentence response, it can be much larger. That would really help me with the final design things. I'm trying to have this hammered out by Monday at the absolute latest. If I can post this video tonight and hear from everybody Thursday and Friday, or a handful of people Thursday, Friday, then I will kind of solidify things by Saturday. Yay for, 6 and 7 day work weeks. Anyways, sorry about my rant. I think you'll like this thing. It gets gnarly. I mean, it really does. And then add some reverb to that, like. It's pretty sweet. Anyways, yeah. Hit me when you can. Let me know what you think. Thanks for any input you have, even if you just tell me that thing sucks and it shouldn't be a market. Yeah. Thank you, as always. Your support is incredible. And thank you so much for making this dream of mine come true. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Oh yeah, I'm sending this email out probably tonight. Yeah, if you let me know the next 2 days, I'm gonna try to finalize design by Saturday, Monday at the very latest, because I need to start getting these out the door to some people for content before lunch. But yeah,